Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shanny, where every Thursday I answer your questions. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! So welcome to part one of today's two-part Q&A video. As always, I do two parts because I like to do a lot of it and you guys like a lot of it, and so I do a lot of it and blah, 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 blah. Before I get into the questions though, I just want to thank all of you guys for your support on yesterday's video. It's been a very, very rough week for me. It's still kind of rough today, but you guys always make me feel better, and these Q&As always make me feel better, and I decided that if I do come across some questions from that video that I talked about yesterday, then maybe I'll answer them, maybe I won't, I don't know. We're just gonna wing this and see how I feel and try and get through as many questions as I can, but just know that literally like every two or three questions or comments is from that video. So I'm gonna have to read a lot of them, so I'm sorry if anything comes out of that. Wait, did that make sense? Anyway, whatever, let's just get into your questions, and if I come across those and if it really bothers me that much, then I'll talk about it, or I will release it and let it be and pray for the people who left those mean comments, because maybe they must be really struggling to be that mean to people. So anyway, okay, let's find some questions and some. Emily Mewit says, you really could be truly asexual, and that can be hard in a marriage. Another possibility is due to your eating disorder and mental health. You could have imbalanced hormones and not be in the right place mentally for it. Yeah, guys, like I've been trying to figure this out since I posted that video, like, am I asexual, or do I just hate it, or am I just traumatized? And I really think it's kind of a mix of everything. I don't think I'm asexual because I get sexually turned on sometimes. So it's not like never, but it's very rare, but I do sometimes, and I'm pretty sure that when you're asexual, you don't ever at all. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I do think that a lot of it has to do with trauma for me, and I think it has to do with, like you said, my eating disorder, because not only can that imbalance my hormones, but it makes it kills so many brain cells, and it kills so many, what's the word? See what I mean? What's the word? Your ability to think and your ability to make decisions in the right way. I don't know what you get what I'm saying, so I don't know. Katie Sletton says, how do I know I have an eating disorder? This is a big question. You need to ask yourself, first of all, is my eating normal? I mean, it's called an eating disorder because all it is disordered eating, but it's a mental disorder and it's in your brain. So for instance, like if you have trouble with food, like either you restrict it too much, or you eat too much, or you eat and you throw up, or you eat and you over-exercise, if you have any like unhealthy things that you do with food, that's a trigger, that's a sign, that's one of the biggest signs. And then also just ask yourself, like, does it feel like an addiction to you? Because it's different if you just make yourself purge once or twice throughout your life, but if you do it constantly and you absolutely can't stop, and it's like, I mean, you can, it's possible, but it's difficult. Like it's like an addiction. If it feels like an addiction to you, that you have to do disordered eating behaviors, then you probably have an eating disorder. But I'm not a doctor, so go to your doctor, tell them what's going on, and see what they think about it, because that's the first step, is finding, well, the first step is admitting you have a problem, and then finding out how deep you are in it, how much in trouble you are. That's why it's also important to go to the doctor and get your body checked, do all that stuff, because it's just so dangerous and it's so not worth it. It's so not worth it. Oh, that's really sweet. That made me tear up a little. Stephanie L says, I like you. You have a good sense of humor and you are sharing your scary stories with us. It can't be easy at all. Definitely subbed. I hope you keep well. You are beautiful. Don't ever forget that, ever. Thank you, Stephanie. That's really sweet. That's what I need to hear right now. You guys are all so nice. Let's find some more questions though, but thank you. Oh. Caroline Mickle says, may I ask why you're anti-porn unicorn? Haha. That's just the shirt that somebody sent me. It's a Miranda Sings thing. You know that, right? That's why you said haha. I'm assuming you know that, but I am Colleen Ballinger's probably biggest that is over 30 fan in the world. So I love Miranda Sings. I love Colleen. I love everything about her. So someone sent me Kimmy S sent me that shirt for my birthday, and I've already worn it like 3 times since she sent it to me. Anyway, I wore it in the video from yesterday. What's today? Tuesday's video I wore it, so that was really fun. I love that shirt so very much, Lee. Okay, Juju Tard says, hi, I don't want to upset you, but have you had any response from JoJo or her mom? Even though I don't know her, I have a deep feeling of care for her, and I think often of her and long to hear if she is okay. Kisses. I love you. Thank you. No, I have not. I still have not heard from JoJo or her mom. And it's getting more painful. Like that's actually one of the other things that's been bothering me lately, but like I feel like I'm like caught because I want to talk about it with you guys, and also I want to talk about it on here so that hopefully she'll see it and see how much I care about her and I love her and I miss her, and even if she just hears me say that I hope she's okay, that would be enough. But well, that's not quite enough because I just need to know she's alive. But at the same time, I'm worried that every time I talk to her, or talk about her on here, what if I'm like scaring her away? What if I'm making her mad by talking about her? Like, I try to keep her identity obviously hidden. I've changed her name. I've done everything. I've emailed her and her mom. I've sent them letters, and just, I have nothing. I know that there's an option that I can call the local police station where she lives and have them go check on her. I can call her local religious leaders and have them go check on her, but I know for a fact that that would, like, if she was alive, that would probably kill her. And so I'm torn. I don't know what to do. I think that would scare the crap out of her if I did that, but I just don't know what else to do. I don't know. Does anyone have any other ideas? JoJo, if you're watching, please, 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 please. You don't even have to talk to me. Send me a little emoji. That's it. You don't have to do anything. Just let me know you're alive. Please, please, I'm begging you from the bottom of my soul and my hearts. Because I love you and I miss you and I pray for you every day and I think of you all day. Okay, this is a question from Day in the Life of the Bulimic video, and it's kind of, you know, confrontational, but that's okay. Like this is one that's not mean. Like, I truly think this girl is curious about this, so I want to read it and talk about it. Okay, so Marge Mello says, the thing I don't understand, why do you eat chips, crackers, cheesy spaghetti? If you would eat healthy things, it would feel better, right? As if you would feel bad after having some freshly made soup or piece of fruit. When I eat chips or cheesy spaghetti, I feel gross too. And I don't have an eating disorder. I just don't understand. If you want to be thinner, just eat good food and go work out. What is the deal with chewing on awful food and spitting it out? Okay, this is a good question. I mean, I've gotten this question many times. I've talked about it here and there a little bit. Basically, like, I've talked about this a lot, where there was a time where I did only eat nothing but healthy, fresh fruits and vegetables, and like maybe baked chicken. Like my eating was so clean and so good, and there were times where it didn't matter what I was eating, I would still binge and purge. Like I've talked about before, how one time I literally only had a head of lettuce in my fridge and I binged on the whole thing and purged it up. I know that that's stupid, and I know that that's ridiculous, because I mean, a whole head of lettuce is what, like 100 calories maybe? But in my mind, it was comforting for me to just binge on something and to then throw it up because I felt full from that much lettuce. So like, it doesn't really matter what kind of food I eat. If I'm in a binge and purge mode, I'm gonna binge and purge, unfortunately, but that's what we're trying to change. And so I've been trying to eat healthier things, and I do eat healthy things, and I do keep healthy things down. But it's when the bulimia kicks in, when that part of my mental disordered brain kicks in, which is when I crave bad foods, and so I just get them, and if I don't, then I'll binge on whatever I have. I'll freaking mix flour and water together and bake it and eat that if I have to. Like, I'll eat whatever is in my fridge. Like, I will eat whatever I have. It doesn't matter. And so unfortunately, like, that doesn't matter, and I wish it did, because that would help. It really would. You're right. But for me, it doesn't. It's not about that for me. It's about the feeling of eating and eating and eating and eating until I'm full. Because I'm emotional. I'm an emotional eater, and it's a disease, and it sucks, and it's hard. So anyway, so thank you for the question. So yeah, okay. It's also really cool to read through some of the comments on that video, the Day in the Life of the Bulimic video, and see a lot of you admit that you have a problem, and then see a lot of other people coming to you for support and like leaving you comments of support and telling you that they believe in you and all that stuff. Like, that must be my Shanny fannies that are doing that, and I appreciate that. Like, most of the comments on this video are not from my Shanny fannies, and so it's nice to see when they jump in and help other people and stick up for me and stuff. That's really, really sweet of you guys. So I just wanted to say that. So I don't know what this comment means. I don't know if you're trying to be mean or if you're trying to be nice. That's what's funny about some of these. Cherry Pie says, if I lost a tooth because of this, I would be got my shit together. You too damn young to have a scale in your bathroom, LOL. I'm 32 years old. People think I'm so much younger than I am. That's funny. You probably think you're heavy because of all that damn hair. You might have a fat face, and that's not a bad thing at all. Cute little feet. Girl, you poppin'. Thank you, I guess. It made me smile, so thank you. I don't know. Lena6121 says, did you say it's so good I didn't like it? Yes, I did. She's talking about the video of when I was opening some birthday gifts for me, guys, and somebody sent me chocolate from, where'd you send it from? New Zealand or something like that? I don't remember. And at first I was like, oh, this is so good. And then I was like, I don't like it. But I didn't explain that. I just said, this is so good, I don't like it. And so, yeah. Like, it was good at first, but then the aftertaste I didn't like. So, yeah. I don't know. Jess J says, why do a ton of white girls have eating disorders? I'm friends with a lot of black women and a lot of white women, yet 4 of the white women had eating disorders. None of the black women I have known have had an eating disorder. I don't know. I've heard that before though. Like, I've heard this, there's this stigma that's like, only young, rich, blonde, white girls have eating disorders. That's not true. I've talked about this before. Eating disorder Ed does not discriminate. He will attack you no matter what your skin color is, no matter what your race is, your hair, however you look, how much money you make. He's very accepting and willing to accept anybody into his world because he's a really stand-up guy. Okay, Erin D says, what do you use on your hair? It's so gorgeous. I wish I had the hair like you. You're sweet, thank you. It looks real good today. That's why I covered it up with a hat. Does not look good today. I use, for shampoo and conditioner, for shampoo, I use Pantene Pro-V Sheer Volume or something like that. And I use it because I have really thick hair and it really attacks the oils in your hair, and that's what gives you volume. So I use it, and I only wash my hair like every 10 days, maybe, sometimes 2 weeks. It's true. It's a lot of hair. It's so much hair to wash, and plus it's healthier to not wash your hair very often. And I find that it grows faster if I don't wash it too often. So anyway, that's what I use for shampoo, and then I use like a Dove, like just Dove moisturizing conditioner. And then I use this for hairspray, and this is fantastic. It's super expensive. It's like, I think they're like $17 or $18 a bottle, but it will hold for a long time, and it will hold like little wispies perfectly into place. It will hold volume. So like I'll spray that at the roots of my hair before I blow dry it, and that helps. And then I'll rat it with the brush. And then on my ends, I haven't done it recently for a while, but you can see how dead my ends are, so that's actually good. I haven't done it so you can see. So what I do, because I don't want to cut my hair, I want to grow, I was going to cut it, but then I changed my mind and now I want to grow it out, or at least just keep it this long. So what I do is I get some sort of like oil, what's that one that I use? I forget what it's called, but anyway, just use some, like a serum, like get some sort of serum if you have dead ends anyway, and kind of like, not drench it, but just really cover the ends of your hair with the serum, and then take your flat iron and it'll steam a little, but the flat iron and the serum together, it'll act like a glue and it'll make it look like you don't have broken ends, and it really does work, and I'm not kidding about it. Like there will be days where I'll go out in public and that's the #1 comment people tell me all the time. Your hair is beautiful. How long did it take you to grow out? How do you not have split ends? And I always tell them, I'm like, I actually do. I just glue them down. You can't tell very well, but I do. I pretty much just kind of paste them together pretty much. So anyway, try it out. It seriously works. I don't know how healthy that is for your hair. It's probably not, but it looks good. So you can decide if you care, if it's healthy or not. I obviously don't care. I'm seeing so many people sticking up for me in that video. Thank you. Oh, you guys. Do you like my bracelet, by the way? You're gonna see this weekend when I do I already filmed it. I filmed another video of gifts that you guys sent me. So you're gonna see who this is from over the weekend. You'll get an extra video. Are you so excited? You should be. Okay, Ashley Hall says, I haven't been watching long, but does anyone know why she can't work like she says in the video? I hope she's okay. Thank you. I can't work because of many reasons. Not only my eating disorder and my mental disorders that I have super debilitating depression and even more so debilitating anxiety, which makes it really hard for me to talk to people face to face. And then I also have a lot of physical health problems. So that's why YouTube is my job now. I guess I do work. I mean, I say I can't work. When I say that, I mean I can't go out and have a job, but this is my job. I work 35 hours a week. So it's a job. I mean, it is. And it works perfectly for me because I don't, you know, have to be talking to people like in person. Like I can just talk to my camera and upload it. So that helps with my anxiety. If I'm depressed, I can work around that, and I can film when I'm okay, and I can film when I'm feeling well. And if I'm not feeling like filming, then I can write for an upcoming video, or I can try and answer emails, or I can do editing, just all kinds of stuff. So that's my job. But also it's physically is the worst for me. I started getting sicker, like debilitatingly sick about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, and I lost my job because of it, because I just was too sick. I couldn't stand longer than 10 minutes. I still can't. I'm still very sick. If you want to see all my health problems, go and watch the video. I made a video about it recently, I think. I don't know. I'm not going to remember to put it in the comments or the description, so go find it. Maybe I will remember. If I don't remember, just go find it and just go look at my videos. It was pretty recent, and it's like my updated health problems or my health problems or something like that, so that's why. So there's a lot of reasons. And it's embarrassing for me to talk about that, but you know, maybe it'll help someone out there to not feel alone. And so that's why I talk about these embarrassing things, and so the people won't feel so alone and stuff. So. Okay, let's find one more question, and then we will go to part 2 of the eating disorder Q&A. People are so mean. I'm seriously praying for all of you. Really. Like, I mean, what must be going on in your home? What must be going on in your life that would make you treat other people like that? Like, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I'm getting emotional. I might be too sensitive for this today. Come on. Man, I wish I didn't have to read through them so that to find like good questions. I really do. Some are good. Okay, Annie's World says, how old are you now? I mean, if you suffered for 18 years, you still look pretty young. Good video, so good intentions. I hope you're getting better and getting stronger. Thank you, Annie, I appreciate that. I'm 32 now, so it's actually 19 years now. I was 31 when I made that video. Okay, so I'm gonna end that here and we're gonna go to part 2, and I'm going to go and take a little break. I'm going to go and do some breathing exercises and have Danny do what he does to calm my anxiety, and then I will be back for part 2. So I will see you in a minute for that. I love you guys very much, and remember forever and always, you are beautiful, you are worth it. I'm getting emotional saying that. I'm really emotional today. You are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye. That was really high. That was way too high.